Hey everyone, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. This is another pick a card reading. How does he feel about you? This can apply to how does she feel about you as well, but I feel like most viewers are going to be having these questions surrounding a man. So for the purpose of ease, I'm just going to say how does he feel about you? So these are general readings, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make the messages fit your situation if they're not resonating. So I've pulled 3 sets of cards. Set of cards number 1 is the yellow stone. Set of cards number 2 is the pink stone. And set of cards number 3 is the blue stone. So I'll give you a few moments to tune into the energies of the cards in order to see which one resonates most with you. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1, the yellow stone. And today I'm using the Spiral Tarot as well as some other cards as well. So how does this person truly feel about you? First we have the 9 of Swords, then the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. So clarifying the 9 of Swords, we have the King of Swords in reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Swords in reverse, we have the King of Pentacles. Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have the Fool. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Empress. And clarifying the Sun, we have the King of Cups. So that's really good that we have the King and the Queen of Cups. So that's, you know, counterparts. So the next set of cards that I'm using is my own creation, which is Messages from the Divine Masculine. How does this person really feel about you? I'm scared of losing you. This is the real me. You turn me on in so many ways. I need you and you make me feel naked. So the Lovers Oracle, I believe this one is. We have this card here. It hasn't got a title, but it's got a message. So I'll read that when we get to it. And this one here, Manifesting Miracles. And I've also pulled out 3 Romance Angels Oracle cards. So we have Make the Effort, Engagement, and Reconciliation. Okay, so I feel this person is really wanting to reach out to you. They are scared of losing you with this card here. 9 of Swords, they're having a lot of worries, anxieties, sleepless nights. And I feel it is to do with them having the courage to really speak their truth to you, because we have the King of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So both of these cards are about being clear, being open, being honest, expressing their truth, being clear about their intentions, but they're both in reverse. So they're wanting this new beginning. They're wanting to create a new beginning through their communication with this Ace of Swords in reverse, but they're having struggles and insecurities about feeling the confidence to come forward and express their truth to you. So with this Make the Effort card, it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they're really feeling guided to reach out to you and speak their truth. I feel that what they're fearing is losing you. They're fearing that if they're too slow on the uptake, if they're too slow in terms of taking action, then they're going to lose you. You're going to move on. So there's 3 swords here. So a lot of mental energy going on. A lot of inner conflict is what I'm feeling. Like they have that intuition and that feeling of moving towards you, moving closer to you, expressing their truth, but then it's like their mind is being overactive. They're overthinking things. There may be, for some of them, things or people or negative or limiting patterns that they need to break free from. They need to cut ties with certain things. They need to speak their truth with certain people. Some of them, it's literally a fear of them like coming out and expressing their truth in general with you or with other people. Some of them are wearing masks. It's interesting with this Ace of Swords in this Spiral Tarot. I'm not sure if you can see it with the lighting, but there's these two eyes here. It's like this person's spying on you, possibly through social media. It's like they're hiding themselves, and this could be like, generally speaking, in terms of wearing a mask in their day-to-day life in general. There's the King of Pentacles clarifying this Ace of Swords in reverse. So yeah, and also this is the real me. So this is what they're struggling with, really being their true selves. I feel this person has self-esteem issues and they're feeling that they're not good enough. And so they may feel safer or just feel this tendency to wear masks, trying to appear to be how they want to be, but how they feel they're not quite at that place. They want to be this King of Pentacles. They want to be stable, secure, balanced. They want to offer you a tangible connection. They want this generosity to be able to give to you. But I feel they're feeling as though they're lacking in certain ways. And so they're afraid of revealing their true feelings to you at this time, because overall they're afraid of rejection and abandonment. I feel this person's put you on a pedestal. So we have the Knight of Wands. They feel a lot of passion for you, and this is clarified by you turn me on in so many ways. They want to, and I feel like they're having like fantasies about racing in and being like this romantic knight, being powerful, confident, passionate, having speed when it comes to racing in and taking a leap of faith. It's clarified by the Fool. They want this brand new beginning with you. They want to move in a direction towards you, but they're just overanalyzing. They have a lot of fear. They fear things going wrong. They fear that they cannot sustain this Knight of Wands energy in terms of they could rush towards you, but if they haven't got this stability of this King of Pentacles within themselves overall, they fear that they're going to, when they take a leap of faith, they fear that they're going to be like a fool. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to appear foolish. So that's also why they're wearing masks. They're afraid to wear their heart on their sleeve, is what I'm hearing, in case they are humiliated and feel foolish. So they're seeing you as this Queen of Cups and the Empress. And we have, I need you. And yeah, this is blue as well, which is the colour of the throat chakra. So they're really wanting to express their deep emotions for you. They're seeing you as this Queen of Cups and the Empress in terms of they can see that you're emotionally stable. You're very good at expressing your emotions, wearing your heart on your sleeve, being comfortable within your emotional reality. And they really look up to you. And this is what Spirit is saying, this is what is really magnetically drawing them to you, because they see that emotional stability you have. And we're always attracted to people who can bring out the best within us, something we're lacking within ourselves. And so this person has these swords, a lot of mental energy, being in their mind, possibly in logic. They're seeing you as very emotional, emotionally stable. And so because they're kind of lacking that or lacking the confidence to follow their heart, express their heart, etc. That's why they're really drawn to you, because subconsciously they feel like you could complete them in terms of helping them feel safe in order to be able to express their emotions. And that will bring them a lot of fulfillment. So they're kind of seeing you more as like an expert in terms of when it comes to your emotions. And so this is also why they're feeling as though they need you and want to express that. You make them feel like the sun. And we have the King of Cups. So they're seeing you as the Queen, and they want to be the King. They want to have this equal give and take, equal expression of their emotions. They want to be balanced emotionally. You make them feel a lot of joy with this Sun card. The Sun is one of the most positive cards in the whole deck. You help them see light, see the truth. You're the light that helps them escape or come out of this darkness. You shine the light on their shadows. You illuminate the path forward for them. And so they're really grateful to you for that. And so that's why they want to be this King of Cups. They want to equally give their emotions, express their emotions to you in return. But yeah, you make me feel naked. They're not used to being that open and vulnerable, but they're really wanting to be. And yeah, they're really wanting to make the effort. And in this card, it does show the boy reaching out and embracing the girl. So this card says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So that's really relevant. They have a lot of like negative or pessimistic thinking. They overthink things. They, convince themselves to sort of back out of what their heart's telling them to do. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So yeah, they're learning how to trust their heart and not let their mind sort of make them second guess what their heart's telling them. And manifestation is all about our thoughts and beliefs. So they are moving out of negative and limiting beliefs and thought patterns that are blocking them, so they can manifest miracles, have this major shift, which is, for many of you, going to lead to this reconciliation. They're going to make the effort, and it's leading to reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So for some of you, you've already been involved in the past, but it doesn't have to mean that for everyone. And then the final card here is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So yeah, traditionally it is the man who, if we're looking at this as a metaphor, traditionally, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong or whatever, but traditionally it is the man who like proposes to the woman. So to me, that's just another message of this man like making the effort, being the one to reach out and create this deeper level of commitment through this reconciliation. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. And if you subscribe, please tap the little bell icon and then you'll receive notifications through YouTube every time that I post a new video. And I'll be back again really soon with more pick a card readings. How does he feel about me? Why is he being silent? What are his intentions? And all things like that. So thank you so much. This is set of cards number 2, which is the pink stone. How does this person truly feel about you? And I'm using the Spiral Tarot today, as well as some other cards. So how does this person feel about you? We have the Devil in reverse, the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Ace of Cups. So the Devil in reverse is clarified by the 7 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands is clarified by Judgment. The 7 of Swords in reverse is clarified by Death or Transformation in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse is clarified by the 3 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands. So the next set of cards that I have are my own creation, messages from the Divine Masculine. So how does this person feel about you? We have, I'm healing family issues. I'm sick of the old paradigms. I'm finishing old cycles. I'm here for you and I trust you. So for the Lovers, I believe it's called Lovers Oracle, we have Twin Flames. And we have Embrace. So I've also pulled out 3 Romance Angels Oracle cards, and we have Codependency, Romantic Feelings, and Very Soon. Okay, so this person, I feel they're definitely healing family issues, which is what this card says. The Devil here is all about, and it is more positive that it's in reverse because it's saying they're breaking away from this energy. So the Devil is about codependency, which is one of the Romance Angels Oracle cards, codependency as well. So for some, this is literally family issues in terms of immediate family, their childhood, like wounds they've experienced growing up. Others, it's like they're in a marriage or some kind of relationship or commitment where it's been toxic. It's been karmic in terms of it was part of their soul contract to attract these kinds of situations or relationships in order to play out a lot of wounding, a lot of fears, a lot of shadow sides, in order to bring them to the surface, in order for them to really be worked through so they can be cleared out and healed and released. And that's what this Devil in reverse is about. It's about this person realizing with this 7 of Pentacles that they were investing in the wrong people or the wrong situations or the wrong thought patterns, the wrong illusions that were blocking them, that were holding them back, that were keeping them stuck in a place of darkness and feeling as though they couldn't free themselves. So 7 of Pentacles is about taking a step back to reevaluate what we're investing in. You know, is it really paying off? Am I investing in things that are really for my highest good or not? So this person has had this clarity. They're seeing the things that have been blocking them. They're seeing their negative thought patterns that have been keeping them stuck in situations that aren't serving them. And I feel because you have the Twin Flames card here, your connection has really been this catalyst to their awakening, to help them realize their own karma, their own karmic cycles. So, you know, these karmic cycles that we all go through are very important in order to help us clear that karma, to go through those lessons so we learn to love ourselves more, basically, to help us see what illusions we've been buying into that aren't real, that aren't serving us, that are keeping us stuck in like a separation consciousness. And by that I mean, you know, it ties into this codependency energy again. Separation, illusion, basically, where we feel like an outsider in some kind of way. And so subconsciously, we're looking outside of ourselves for validation and approval from other people. And often it's from emotionally unavailable people, or people who are like a mirror to our parents in some way, in the ways in which we didn't feel loved. So this person is becoming aware of their codependency, their fears, like a fear-based relationship, and how they were looking outside to these other people for validation, for a sense of self-worth. They're realizing that they were over-giving to people in their family or in their marriage or wherever. And it wasn't really cultivating inner peace. They're realizing they've got to find that within. They've got to invest in healing themselves. So this 10 of Wands, they've been carrying around heavy burdens. But what's really positive is judgment. With this clarity, they've been able to sort of rise up and see things from a broader perspective. And this is causing them to be in this energy of, I'm sick of the old paradigms. So paradigms are just a set of beliefs that weren't serving them. And they're seeing that and they're judging that now. Judgment is about, making a final judgment, seeing things clearly. And this person is deciding to cut the ties with things that aren't serving them, or people. And 10 of Wands, it's 10, so that means the ending of those burdens, an ending of these karmic cycles, which, is very relevant for twin flame connections. 10 of Wands, it means they're literally so close to being at the destination, i.e. these karmic situations have run their course, so they can eventually put those wands down. So yeah, 7 of Swords in reverse, clarified by death, which is also called transformation in many decks, in reverse. And I'm finishing old cycles. So yeah, this person was subconsciously trying to run away from their emotional wounds by running towards someone emotionally unavailable. They're running away from their own pain, running away from healing themselves subconsciously, because they were looking outside of themselves for someone else to sort of fix them, for someone else to validate them. So what I'm feeling is this person was not, or has not been, in this place emotionally where they can be available to you. So they ran away from you. They weren't speaking their truth. And it is because this death card, even though it's in reverse, it's saying that major endings and new beginnings, basically transformation, is occurring. But they were in resistance. This is the awakening that your twin flame connection catalyzed, or it sparked the beginning of that. And, it is natural, because death is like the ego death. The ego is like a culmination or a collection of false beliefs. The ego is, our false identity, who we believe we are, but really they're just our thoughts. But when we believe like the ego identity is who we really are, then obviously the ego tries to hold on to that, because we feel like we're losing ourselves when there's this awakening, when there's this rising up with this judgment energy, hearing the soul calling. So they ran away from you, and ironically it was because they feel this deep love for you, this deep resonance on a soul level. But it's almost made karmic situations even more intense for them, but it's because they're really coming to this conclusion, these karmic cycles. So it's very intense before that final death or transformation of those karmic cycles. 7 of Swords in reverse, it is more positive. They know they ran away from you, because in the 7 of Swords, the person running away is holding 5 swords, which represents the 5 of Swords card, which is about conflict, especially mental, internal conflict within themselves. So they try to fight you. Because you catalyze this soul awakening within them, it means everything, all the wounds, the illusions, the false identity that's blocking them and has been causing them to be stuck in karma. Your connection really catalyzed all of that to come up to the surface, all of those blocks, those wounds. And they didn't know how to process them, so they tried to fight you. All they knew was all this pain was coming up in your presence, as well as the deep love. But all that pain, they didn't know how to handle. And most men in society, they are taught to repress their emotions and basically run away from them. That's, just their upbringing. So they haven't been taught the tools how to effectively process their emotions. That's just generally speaking. Obviously, there's exceptions. But with this Seven of Swords in reverse, they no longer want to run away. They no longer want to be in conflict with you or feel like this connection or you are some kind of threat, because it is a threat to their ego identity, because that's what's breaking down through your connection. But their true self is emerging. So when they ran away with this Five of Swords that this character is carrying, it left you with the Two of Swords. It left you in two minds about this person and the connection. You may have thought, am I just being crazy? Because I feel this deep soul communion with this person, but then in the 3D, on the surface, things aren't working out and this person's run away. They don't want to leave you in confusion anymore. But they have the Knight of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Three of Cups. So to me, the Knight of Cups in reverse was, for some of you, this person raced in. They may have been very charming. They may have been very forward with you. They may have been very flirty. Or for some of you, they may have been like this sexual liaison. And I'm not, judging that or anyone. But then it's like they rushed out again. They may have been charming, but they weren't ready for like a true commitment. They weren't ready to, put their masks aside and be truly open and vulnerable. Three of Cups, for some of you, there may have been third-party situations. It may be that they are, needing to end some kind of marriage or relationship with someone else, like a karmic partner. And when I say karmic partner, I don't mean that in a derogatory kind of way. Everyone, is human. Everyone, is important. Do you know what I mean? But Three of Cups, they may have been more comfortable kind of having good times with you, good times with other people. Or if they were involved with someone else, they may have been able to have good times, flirty times, maybe sexual liaisons with you, but they couldn't fully be there for you. The card here is, I'm here for you. I feel this is what they truly want now, because they have the Ace of Cups clarified by the King of Wands, and I trust you. So I do feel this person has trust issues. They just didn't know how to trust their heart. Because Ace of Cups to me is the heart awakening. Look at all this energy that's coming out of that Ace of Cups. And she's holding a key here. So you've really been the key to open their heart. And they, like I said, they want to be there for you because they're really having this clarity about their soul truth now. There's likely still elements of like their ego and the doubts and the mind sort of causing them this inner conflict still. But overall, they want to be this King of Wands. They feel a lot of passion for you. But they want to be stable. They don't want this to just be a dream or a fantasy for them anymore. They're really wanting to, or very soon, they will want to really take action on those aspirations that they have with you. Ace of Cups being the new beginning in love. They want this oneness with you. They want this union with you. But For some of them, they're literally just coming to this realization, or they're becoming more firm in their trust of this realization. Some of them, you know, they're not at this stage of actually taking action, but it's more like they're becoming much more solid in knowing the truth, knowing what they want overall with you, because I feel like they've been in a lot of confusion and they're coming out of that. So yeah, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This is what they're working on releasing. Karmic cycles, looking to other people to sort of validate them or make them feel that they're lovable. But like I said, it's often people who are a reflection of their inner child wounding. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So yeah, your feelings are real. That's what they didn't trust in the past. They may have felt like it was just good times or lust or, you know, just sort of like a fantasy with you. But they're realizing their feelings are real. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So yeah, clearly decide what you want. They were in that confusion, but now, like I said, a lot of them are coming to this place of realizing that you are the twin flame. Your passion ignites. You know, that's why they have this King of Wands, feeling very passionate about you. And embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Basically, what I'm feeling overall is this person is embracing your twin flame connection. They're embracing your bond. They tried to brush it off in the past because it didn't make sense to them. And it created that heart awakening, which was like opening a can of worms for all their wounds to come up to be cleared, and they didn't know how to handle that or what to do with that. But now things are settling more for them, and they're just having this clarity. So they're embracing your connection. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and been helpful, and if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. I really appreciate that. And if you subscribe, then please tap the little bell icon, because then that will notify you on YouTube anytime I release a new video. So I'll be back again really soon with more pick a card readings. How does he feel about me? Why is he silent? Will he make a move? And all things like that. So thank you so much. So this is set of cards number 3, which is the Blue Stone. And I'm using the Spiral Tarot today, as well as some other cards. So how does this person truly feel about you? We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Pentacles is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. The Chariot is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords is clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. The 6 of Cups is clarified by the 2 of Wands. And the 10 of Cups is clarified by the Lovers. So this person is definitely feeling a lot of love, a lot of peace when they think about you. Is the overall energy. There's so many positive cards here to do with like romantic feelings, wanting a happy, balanced, tangible relationship. So the next set of cards that I'm using is my own creation, Messages from the Divine Masculine. How's this person truly feeling about you? I'm thinking about children. How do I move forward? I've been a fool. I'm sorry, and you deserve the best. So the Lovers Oracle cards, we have Soulmate, and we have Trust. And for the Romance Angels Oracle cards, we have Getting to Know Each Other, Chemistry, and Forgiving and Learning. So yeah, 10 of Pentacles. And I'm thinking about children. This is someone who's really wanting this family life with you. 10 of Pentacles is all about family. They, you know, we have Soulmate here as well. And I love this deck, the Spiral Tarot, because it shows like their ancestors, or to me it's like their soul family. So this person is really seeing you as soul family. They're really seeing you as their soulmate. They feel as though they have known you before, or they're just feeling this deep affinity with you, and they're wanting, some of them are literally wanting a family with you. And up here, this soul family, it can represent like souls that are ready to incarnate as well when you have children. So this is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles. So this person, they are feeling much more stable within themselves, because this is the card of like independence. They're feeling, as many of them are feeling as though they have, they've worked hard, because obviously this 9 comes after the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is all about working really hard to create this independence, to create this stability. So they've been working on that, and now they are the 9 of Pentacles. They feel like they're in the right place to move things forward with you, to become this 10 of Pentacles. They're really wanting this family dynamic, a committed, tangible relationship. They're thinking about their future. Some of them are literally wanting children. For others, this may be they're within, they already have a family, but they may be feeling as though the marriage is no longer resonating, so they may be wanting to become single, which is often the meaning of this 9 of Pentacles card as well. But they may be thinking about their children and thinking they want to do things right by their children. So some of them, they are thinking of leaving, but they want to do it in a way which serves everyone's highest good. You know, they don't want to abandon anyone. But most of all, I feel for the majority of people, this is literally, they feel ready to take the next steps with you, because there's the Chariot next and the Knight of Pentacles. And how do I move forward? So the Chariot, it is all about movement, and it's about balance as well, because there's this 2 Sphinxes here, the black and the white one. And so, yeah, I'm really feeling this person is in a balanced place in order to move forward. But they want to move, you know, they don't want to rush things. They're trying to think and plan and do things the right way with this Knight of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest of all knights, but it's because they want to create firm foundations. They're taking the time and really putting in the effort to cultivate and grow this relationship. Because look, this Knight of Pentacles is looking at the 9 of Pentacles, and she's, you know, in this 9 of Pentacles has grown this beautiful garden. This person really wants your relationship to really grow and blossom and be solid and firm. They don't want to just rush in and things being balanced. They don't want to rush things. So they're really, with this how to move forward, they're really mulling things over. They're thinking lots about things, but they're also taking action. But it's, they're being consistent. They're being reliable. So in the middle of all this positive energy, we have the 2 of Swords clarified by the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and I've been a fool. So there may have been a time where they were in two minds about your connection. But then they realised that when they were in two minds, and I feel this may be for those who this person is already married, but they're not happy in that marriage. Or maybe they were happy in their marriage and yet they met you and feeling like you're their true soulmate. So for a while they may have been like, with this Two of Swords, putting on a blindfold, burying their head in the sand, not really wanting to think about your connection because perhaps they were already happy within a family situation. So they were in denial for a while. But then with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't want to leave their family out in the cold. Or they didn't want to feel left out in the cold if they were already in circumstances that they were quite happy with them. Some of them didn't want to be a fool in terms of just rushing ahead and following their heart, because they may have had like issues in trust in that, in terms of because yeah, we have this trust card. They thought perhaps it was just some kind of test that could possibly destroy the life they'd already worked to create. But with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, they don't want to feel left out in the cold themselves anymore. They don't want to deny their feelings and their emotions for you anymore. And they're realizing that they'd be a fool to sort of dismiss your connection. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be that they were already involved with someone else. There was something that made them in two minds about your connection to begin with. But they're realizing they were a fool, or that they would be a fool to sort of push you away and not accept this new beginning in love. So then there's the Six of Cups, which is the card of reconciliation. It's another card about soulmates. And then it's clarified by the Two of Wands. So yeah, definitely some of them, they were either in a marriage or some other kind of situation that they felt stuck in. This Two of Wands is about boredom, feeling stifled, feeling unfulfilled. They feel like they're kind of stuck on this balcony, or they're stuck in their situations, or they did feel stuck within their certain situations, but then they're looking at this globe and then they're wanting to broaden their horizons and go in a new direction, because they're looking out to the ocean as well. They're wanting movement. Ocean, you know, bodies of water represent our emotions. This person is really wanting to follow their emotions. Six of Cups in the traditional tarot shows the boy offering the cup full of flowers to the girl. This person is wanting romance. They're wanting to be chivalrous. They're wanting to express their heart, express their love, their passion that they feel for you. But again, they kind of felt in two minds. They kind of felt stuck in their current circumstances. So they would, for a long time, I feel they were just daydreaming about you, daydreaming about having this Ten of Pentacles, this family, being able to be stable and generous with you. They fantasized about moving forward towards you, doing the right thing. And that's why we have the how do I move forward thing as well. Some of them, they needed to end old situations in order to create room for the new to come in. And they're saying, I'm sorry. Because I feel some of them feel like they took a long time to come to this clarity. They know they left you out in the cold, and they don't want that anymore with this in reverse. They don't want to feel, because in this spiral tarot, it's like the couple embracing. It's like, to me, it always reminds me of like a party. So perhaps it could be like an engagement party or something like that. And they were feeling left out in the cold. But they don't want that. They want to embrace, they want to go through that window, or, you know, go through that door with you to that new beginning, to that reconciliation. They want this 10 of Cups. This is deep emotional fulfillment, and it's in love. So yeah, the lovers, they want this soulmate divine connection with you. They want to make it official. They want to make it tangible and real in the 3D. But again, the lovers can often be about needing to make a choice between two different partners. So yeah, that's definitely relevant for some of you watching this. You deserve the best. I mean, that's what they're feeling regretful about with, I've been a fool, I'm sorry, you deserve the best. So that's why they're working so hard on trying to do the right thing, being the best version of themselves for you. And they're also realizing they deserve the best, and they shouldn't just compromise or settle for less than what their heart is truly desiring, which is you, their soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So yeah, they've been daydreaming, thinking about you a lot, but they may have had some kind of doubts because there was some kind of obstacle in the 3D, so they didn't feel like they could bridge the gap between you and make it real in the 3D to begin with. But now they're believing that you're truly their soulmate. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So they were in some kind of like resistance about the current circumstances. But transformation is occurring because they're no longer trusting their heart. They're trusting that you're their soulmate. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So this is what they want. They want to get to know you. They want to move your connection, your relationship forward, because there's a strong chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Yeah, they're feeling really drawn to you. And they're trusting that. They're allowing themselves to surrender to that and go with the flow of that rather than resisting. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I feel they're forgiving themselves and they're learning from the ways in which they felt like they were a fool or were in resistance. And they're forgiving themselves. I feel like this person is very emotionally mature. And I just feel a really positive, harmonious energy from this person and you and your connection. So I really hope this has resonated and been helpful. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe. I'm really grateful for all of you who do that. And if you subscribe, please tap the little bell icon because then you get a notification every time I release a new reading. And I'll be back again really shortly with more readings to do with how does he feel about me? Why is he being silent? What are his intentions, etc., etc. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.